Shalom. Today we are going to learn about the features and teaching of the Kavanah Prayer modules. For this lesson and demonstration, we are going to use the prayer Yotser Or. Just a moment, let me get my notes. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. Let me introduce you to Rafi and Mira. They are going to be helping us with some of this demonstration. Hello, Rafi. Hello, Mira. Each prayer module is in the form of an 8-page color booklet. The name of the prayer appears in the oval on the top of the first page. Just below the prayer title is a color-coded prayer chart showing the place and function of the prayer in the service. Let's go through the components of this prayer chart. The service begins with the call to prayer. The call to prayer, Baruch Hu in this case, brings the community together. The call to prayer is followed by a section of the service called Shema and its blessings. In Shema and its blessings, we talk about what we believe, our principles of faith. After Shema and its blessings, we move on to the Amidah. Some congregations refer to this prayer also as the Tefillah. The Amidah is the central prayer of every service. In the blessings of the Amidah, we talk directly to God. We ask for things for ourselves and our community. Services conclude with specific prayers. For example, Aleinu is one of the concluding prayers of every service. Now let's go back to Shema and its blessings for a second. Notice that the oval for Yotser Or is the same color as the oval for Shema and its blessings. Therefore, we know that Yotser Or comes from this section of the service. The arrow under Shema and its blessings leads to a series of yellow ovals going from left to right. These are the components of this section of the service. Notice that our prayer name is in green letters. So is the word creation in the first smaller oval on the left. This means that Yotser Or is the creation blessing for this section of the service, the section called Shema and its blessings. If this were a module from one of the blessings of the Amidah, the green ovals would open up underneath rather than the yellow ones. Some different components of the service have unique prayer charts. For example, the Torah service or parts of the Friday night Shabbat ceremony. Now we're going to ask Rafi and Mira some questions based on the prayer chart. This will model the way you would use the prayer chart in the classroom. Tell me, Mira, which section of the service comes after the call to prayer?
Would that be Shema and its blessings?
Excellent answer, Mira. Tell me, Rafi, in the section of the service called Shema and its blessings, what is the theme of the blessing that immediately follows the blessing for creation? Hint, you will find this in the second row of the prayer chart.
That's got to be the gift of Torah.
Well done, Rafi. Good job. You can find all sorts of things in each prayer chart to ask your students about. Underneath the prayer chart is the student's first introduction to the general content of the prayer. As the paragraphs are read out loud by you or your students, you can pause at any time to ask questions about what they have just read. For example, let's read the first sentence out loud. Yotser Or is a morning blessing for creation, the first of 3 blessings in the section of the service called Shema and its blessings. Now I'll pause and ask a question to Rafi. Rafi, when do we say the blessing Yotser Or? What time of day?
We say this prayer in the morning, right?
Well done, Rafi. Good job. We can now go on to page 2.